Guys, thanks for watching. Just a quick one. Today I'm going to do some highlights of my upper body B session. It's going to be predominantly push focused. I'll hopefully put in some posing. Everything's feeling good. I'm on my 5th day of consecutive training. I'll let you know how that feels later on. I am keeping it brief as I'm a bit behind time to get to the gym. So, in the training clips, I hope to get a voiceover as well to explain the exercise selection, etc.
Hey guys, just a quick voiceover here. So it is my upper body B session. So I started off with some flat dumbbell chest. The aim was 1 reps with 6 to 8, 1 rep 8 to 10. So here I'm with the 22.5s. I just squeezed out the 6. I mean, my PB I think is 24 for 7, so 22.5 is getting there, but still not there properly. Then I dropped down to 20 and I repped out 8 pretty decent reps. Pretty pleased with that. Room to progress in the near future. I want to aim for 30s. Decent form, just trying to get full range of motion. You'll see how I also use a stool to keep my feet up, just trying to put some pressure through my feet to keep my core stable. Otherwise my feet hang. Joys of having short legs. So yeah, there's 8 reps on 20k. Then we moved on to machine dips. So rep ranges were 1 of 6 to 8 and 1 of 10 to 12. I'll just going off previous numbers. I went with 45 kilograms. I managed a decent 8. I thought I'd only get 6. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I am trying to get a full range of motion, leaning over to get some contraction on my lower chest too. Just trying to keep as still as possible and limit momentum. So because of I got 8 on 45, I was going to drop down to 35, but I only dropped down to 40, and then I got a decent 10. As you can see, dropping the weight, my form has improved slightly as well, so that's something to work on. I did experiment with how far forward I was leaning, etc. I don't know, it's something to look at in the future. I've only been doing this exercise for a month, so I'm still not fully used to this machine. With CP, it does take longer to get used to the mechanics of specific exercises. Now I went into shoulder press here. The aim was 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 15s I've struggled with in the past, but I just managed to get them up for a decent 8. Pretty tough, but I get there in the end. So in the past, when I've been doing more volumized training of 3 or 4 straight sets, I've got it up once, and then the second set I'm that fatigued I just cannot get the dumbbell up again. It did take me about 2 minutes there to get set up and a couple of attempts to get it up, but I got it in the end. So I mean, with this exercise I think progression will be slower. Form's better here, 12.5 kilos, aiming for 10 to 12. I've got 13 before, but I only managed 10 here. I think that was fatigue off the 15s. Also, this is the 3rd exercise in, so you've also got to consider that, guys, when you're doing exercises. Sort of the first exercise you'll progress the most. If you have a compound pretty further on in your session, will it progress as much? Likely not, in my opinion. So decent reps here, trying to get a full contraction. I can't straighten my left arm, so it is hard to fully contract the muscle, but I've just got to straighten it as much as possible. After this exercise, we're going on to pull exercises. We're going on to A-bar pull downs. We're doing 3 straight sets here of 12 to 15 reps. So I hit 22.5 kilograms. I say 22.5. The stack doesn't have numbers on it, it just goes 1, 2, 3. So you don't know what the weight is. I'm just roughly guessing here. As you can see, the top is a bit smaller, so I'm casting as a 2.5, and then the rest of the stack 5 kilogram intervals. I'm trying to fully lengthen the lat here at the top, so trying to get my arms up as high as possible and then squeezing at the bottom. Trying to get a full range of motion. You see lots of people not lengthening the lat right up at the top. In my opinion, that'll be missing out on some gains that you can be getting here. So again, one more set of 12.5. 22.5 times 12. And then after this exercise, we move on to unilateral pull downs, which I've been not struggling with, but I haven't been able to progress the weight that much. My PB on this, I think, is 17.5 for 8. In the rep range that we are aiming for here is 3 times 10 to 12, so I went with 15. I managed 10, 9.5, 10. This is the 9.5 set. I got 9.5 on my weak side, so on my strong side I'm not going to get 9, but I just got a straight 9, just to keep things simple, because I don't agree with, doing an extra half of that on the right hand side would make a difference. Not particularly. So this exercise, I try and keep my chest into the pad to just isolate that. And again, I try and fully lengthen the lat at the top. So arm straight, pull right down, then fully lengthen back at the top. Maybe I could slow the reps down slightly here, which I probably will do next time. As you can see, the right side, it's a lot easier than the left, a lot more strength, but hopefully that will change in the near future. So I only recorded one set of this before we go into dumbbell skull crushers. So this is my first time doing this exercise. I used to do like a close grip dumbbell press, but I experimented in the set that isn't on this footage with having my hands further behind my head. As you can see, because of my wrist being fused, it does get a bit tricky, but I do get some decent reps in there. I did keep the weight light just to see how this exercise feels, and I can progress. I got 3 10s, the rep range is 8 to 10, just the bottom dumbbell, so 5 kilos, decent set, and progress from next week. Then after this, the last exercise is rope curls. So both the tricep and the bicep are 4 straight sets. However, this one's 12 to 15. Trying to really get a full range of motion, a squeeze right at the top, a bit of cheat towards the end, just to activate the full bicep really. Because in my opinion, in the past, I sort of stop when I can get more range of motion. So that's it, guys.
So guys, that was the session of the clips of the session that you've seen, and then you've seen some pausing. Physique wise, I'm looking, I think I had my body fat measured the other week on some scales, which isn't too accurate, but it's at about 22%. So I mean, I'm not looking too bad. I did post a transformation picture within the video showing sort of the last 14 months. I'm exactly the same weight, so you can see the difference. Slight difference. I am quite hard on myself, so I did, looking back to then, I did expect to be in a better position now. But you sort of deal with the cards you have and move on. So I'm just waiting to go home now. I've just finished a 12-8 shift at work. I am absolutely knackered. The session this morning just buried me alive. Squats and deadlifts tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. Like, share, subscriptions, comments, etc. You know the drill. Peace out.